Have you ever imagined in your wildest dream that one day, you can disagree with your child, your own child, and how painful it is? How painful it is to disagree with your own child. This is the baby that you carried in your womb, and you are now disagreeing with your baby. It's a little bit of a challenge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Christine. Good morning. Yeah. So this is a case whereby my friend disagreed with his son. My friend disagreed with his son, and it was kind of a big trouble because the disagreement made the mother become sick and was to be rushed to the hospital because being hypertensive, sometimes going on head-on collision with the disagreement and lots of noise and the rest. I think all of us know about this. So the topic of today is about disagreement with your child or your parents. Yeah, there are things that happen. They happen in our homes where we are staying, even with our neighbors. Sometimes there are things that do happen in our homes, and in most cases we don't take them serious, but they are serious. They are really serious things. Yeah. So this friend of mine called me and told me that, I'm sick. My son did this to me when I was trying, while I was trying, while she was trying to correct him or advise him. And I think it is the duty of the parents to advise their children, even though sometimes they may not see our advice as something so important that they can take up because they are growing up in the modern world, that changes have taken place so much. Things are not the same again. The way things are done is also different as compared to the time when we were doing things in the olden days, and maybe uh, so many changes have taken place. That is, yeah. So when my friend was trying to advise her son instead uttered some very bad words to her that made her sick, and she ended up in the hospital. And that's why I'm here to talk about this thing today with you, my fellow parents, and the children and our children. It is something that is with all of us because we need to handle this together. As parents, we need to know our children, study them, and sometimes, I just say sometimes, it forces the parents to distance themselves a bit from their children, uh, as per the way they do things and the way they talk. Because once somebody is a grown up, for example, your child is 30 years plus, kuendelea, this is a grown up, maybe he's a father or she is a mother, and the way she feels and the way she takes things and the way she want to do her things or his things are a little bit different from the way you are thinking. But as for you as a parent, you still feel that you need to advise your child, you need to be with your child, you need to see that he goes on well with his life, with his family, and with the things that he would want to do, even if he wants to do some investment, you can advise. And this is what actually brought the trouble between my friend and the mother. And so today I'm here to advise our children. Just a moment, please. Sorry for that interruption. There was something that I had to take care of very urgently. And what I was saying is that as for our children, uh, in most cases, it reaches a time when you have reached 40 years, 30 years, kuendelea, your mom is also aging up. The age is catching up with your mom or your dad, and you know how you can give them attention, and you can handle them. Because it does not mean that when she is advising you to do something, you just need to do it the same way he's saying or she's. There is always a way to express yourself or to answer your mom so that she doesn't get irritated, she doesn't get annoyed. Yeah, the parents are aging up, they need a lot of attention. They feel they have knowledge, that they can always tell you what to do, they can always advise you. So just be smart enough when you're talking to your parents, and don't utter words that are taking them to the hospital bed, because sometimes when they have gone to the hospital bed, you are the one who is going to even to cater for the bills there. So you have added problems to yourself or to the entire family. And again, you can even lose your mom due to that. So be careful on how you handle your parents. Even if you don't want something that she's telling you, find a better way of telling your mom that, mom, it is this way, or just do it your way, and maybe later on she will come to know. But don't tell her that her ideas are just useless. That one, you are killing your mom or your dad. Just do it your way, but in a smart, in a better way, as an intelligent person. Because this person, sorry, this person has done a lot to you, has done a lot in your life. Yeah, she did her part, and that is why you are where you are. So just try also to take good care of them at this time. And for the parents, my fellow parents, uh, let us forgive our kids, because sometimes they are our kids. See what? Sometimes they are our kids. And we also need to learn our children. Learn your children. Not all of them you will correct and things go well. There are some of them that do not need correction at all, especially when they are grown ups. When you just try to bring in something to correct her or him, you will just see him high. So high to the extent that you will see to it that things have turned bad now. I wish I knew, and you will be heartbroken for no reason. Study your children. Soma watoto wako vizuri kabisa, wajue ya kwamba this one anapendanga hivi na hivi na nimpeleke hivi, so that we still become good friends. And that's why it's always good, even if your children have moved out of the house. Uh, Call them together at times to do parties with them. You just have general talks so that you clear out things that are not in order. By this time, you are eating together, drinking, and dancing, and by that time, everybody is in good mood. So you can just talk freely, so that these things, ways of clearing them, so that they don't bring trouble to any of you, your child or yourself. And at the same time, our parents, my fellow parents, let us forgive our children, because this is your child. This is your baby whom you gave birth to. Hata kama amekukosea, just find a place in your heart to forgive your child, because your child still remains your child. And for our children, your mom remains your mom. Your biological mom is your mom forever. We have other moms outside. All mothers are our moms. But your biological mom is your mom forever. It will never be changed. Try a way to be friendly to your parents. They are your parents. Yeah. So I tried to talk to my friend, and at least she told me that, okay, I feel better now. In fact, I feel better. What I told her, take care of yourself first. If you just notice that this person is a person, she is your child. If you notice that he is leading you to a direction that is going to bring trouble, just stop it very fast, very fast, and it will not reach a time that now things are broken out that they cannot be constructed again. Let us forgive. Forgive our children. Let our children also forgive us because we also cross their lines. Yes, they are adults. If they have grown up and they are adults, sometimes we cross the lines of our children. Yeah. Kulingana na vile tunafanya, kulingana na vile tunawaambia, maybe they are not so much happy with the way we talk to them, but we have to forgive one another here because forgiveness is there ever since the world started, and that is why God forgives us. And that is why every time we go back to kneel down and ask God for forgiveness, that we did something wrong, we sinned against you, God, forgive us. Forgiveness is there everywhere, not only in the homes where we are staying with our children and with our husbands and with our brothers and sisters. Forgiveness is there everywhere. Let us forgive our sisters, forgive our brothers, forgive our children, forgive our mothers, fathers, our parents, forgive our neighbors, and also forgive our pastors, and let our pastors also forgive us because we cross lines everywhere, every now and then. And that is why I always say that in the morning when you wake up, God has given you an opportunity to wake up. You are born again, you are new. Just command your day to be the best. Try to do the right things so that you have the best for that day. So that was our topic for today. And if you are new here, please kindly subscribe. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, like my video as we continue, and give a comment. Please tell me what we are supposed to do when such things happen in our homes. If it were you, if you were this mother here. So if you are new, please kindly subscribe, like my videos, and may God bless you always as we continue learning more and more of the things that are happening in our everyday lives. And I am seeing you again in my next video. I also requested that you comment down there what you think that can be done. If you were this mother, what will you have done? And what are the things that you are supposed to do? Let us help one another here. If you come across this video, please, may I know from the comments what you really think is important for us to do to take care of issues like this. Thank you so much. Seeing you again in my next video. Bye bye.